Right, we're recording. So hi you guys, so welcome to my channel. I'm back with a new video and it seemed like we're gonna check out some boxing. And you guys requested me to check out a video called Hammer of the Gods, the Raw Power of Ernie Shavers. I recognize his face. Probably in other boxing videos. We haven't highlighted him, I think. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna ramble. Let's get straight into this video. Alrighty, let's see. Ernie.
Nobody can hit like Ernie Schaefer. He had a crunch punch, and he was real, like a welterweight. He'd come back quick.
Oh my god.
The one greatest punch I have ever seen is owned by a man named Ernie Shavers.
Ernie Shavers was, according to everybody he ever hit, the hardest hitter in human history.
The strongest
man, just in terms
Lee.
Ernie Schaefer. Yeah, man.
He said
I
it.
didn't really believe he was as good as he was. I predicted he was running down the seven, but he was good. He took all I had and he hit real hard.
He might not have had the speed and snap of Mike Tyson, or the brutal strength of George Foreman. But if you took a punch from Ernie and lived to tell the tale, your all-time greatest punchers list got its #1 spot replaced.
Shavers hit me so hard, felt like somebody was hitting on each one of my toes with a hammer.
Ah!
Real bad.
There were no
I
exceptions
got goosebumps
or
when he's
second
saying that.
guesses.
Ooh.
Ernie's power is something every fighter wishes they had.
You ever been kicked by a horse? Feel just like that, but on your chin. Oh my God.
He didn't take up fighting until his 20s. It stunted his growth on a technical level. Ernie would never be the most refined classical boxer, and he didn't need to be. The only game plan he ever needed was to go knock that man unconscious.
I get goosebumps in my legs and thighs. Sheesh.
The first victim of the hardest hitter in human history comes as Ernie was working his way up the rankings. Former champ Jimmy Ellis was a defensive specialist who was a sparring partner for Muhammad Ali. He stepped into the spotlight when Ali was stripped of the title. In 1973, Ellis was on the comeback trail, having knocked out his 8 previous opponents. He came here looking to knock out Ernie, too.
I was born 93, 20 years later. He ducking them
But
nicely.
it wasn't long before Shavers came out of the corner, grabbed Jimmy by his head, and sent it out of orbit at the speed of a space shuttle. Ernie Shavers' uppercut was an elevator to God.
I'm not gonna. I better not see Don King in the crowd here.
Ernie was still a novice compared to the rest of the top 10. While nobody could quite match his power, his skills left something to be desired. So the best game plan was to get Ernie out of there before he could get you. The skills Ernie slowly learned made him all the more dangerous. The world slowly learned that the hardest power puncher of all time also had the heart of a lion. Ron Lyle loved a slugfest just as much as Ernie.
He's taking those hits though. Oh, okay.
The ex-con did 1,000 push-ups a day in his cell, waiting out the sentence for a gang-related murder he didn't commit. Ron was quite accustomed to the up-close and personal havoc Ernie unleashed. While Ernie's massive power was without question,
They both going back and forth, like.
And Ernie and Ron set a pace you knew would never last the distance.
Whew. I got chills.
While Ernie came up short, the boxing world came away impressed by both men.
Oh, wow.
Ernie would get in the habit of getting into wars. But for a short heavyweight...
Wait, 'cause Ernie lost there, right? Or am I mixing it up? Like, Ron got him?
who started in his 20s, war was the only option.
Good left hook, and there it was right there. Very good counter hook there.
Against Roy Williams, Shavers fought the early rounds and had the punch selection of a baseball pitcher.
He's supposed to be able to really take a good punch, which we're going to find out about today, but he's got a right hand.
Nice movement.
Every third strike was a fastball, high and inside.
See the combo from Ernie?
Roy stood right in there and waited out the explosion. It was a gamble. A lot of guys woke up in hospitals trying to outlast Ernie's cardio.
It's the crazy stamina. Oh!
Tiger might have been moving away from him. He was moving away a little, but then again, Ernie's going to punch himself out.
Scary. Okay, still up though. Oh! Taking them punches.
He turned the tide and went in on Ernie late.
He hoped that he was gonna be tired. It's Ernie. Oh, something flew out. Was it a
modern
mouthpiece?
ref would have called this fight a knockout loss for Shavers.
He got tired, I guess. Ay, 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 ay.
But a second win late saw Ernie dig deep.
Oh, I thought it was finito. It wasn't. When you're that tired, the only thing when you get like your to keep going is up here. Just
And
kicks
put
in.
Williams away with the 5-point palm exploding brain technique. Roy took his steps and falls face first like Ric Flair selling.
People like that acting show. Oh, that's scary how he just fought.
Ernie soon found himself in a #1 contender fight with Larry Holmes. Larry
Watch
earned
Larry
his fame
Holmes.
as a sparring partner for Ali and Joe Frazier before going on a long unbeaten streak.
Or I think
to
we've seen him
begin
in other
his career.
videos, not just focus on him. I think.
Larry was regarded as a slick boxer, but he'd never seen real trouble in the ring. Ernie Shavers was nothing if not real trouble. Larry's elegant jab and gliding footwork were his calling cards,
Yeah, Larry's a little bit faster with the hits.
but it was against the hardest
Then
puncher
Ernie,
in
you can
history
see. Oh, he
that
said, "Bring it
Larry
on."
would ultimately prove his grit.
Ernie seemed more powerful though. More lighter or less harder?
And take a clear win in the #1 contenders match.
Oh, oh, oh! Ernie!
Larry went on to fight Ken Norton in a classic 15-rounder.
Larry Holmes. Come on, Larry, you gotta respond. You gotta respond. There you go. Oh. Okay.
That came to its final chaotic round. Larry took the decision to win his title.
He's happy.
That left Norton and Shavers in precarious positions career-wise. Each man was well into their 30s, and each man realized their time at the top were running short.
I've been training very hard for this fight. I've been away from my family for like 9 weeks.
That's your whole fight plan, to try and get him out early. Go right on. Right?
As soon as the bell rings, you won't have to look for me.
While Ken Norton was hell on his slick and skillful opponents, Kenny's chin had been cracked before.
Cracked? Literally?
And if Ernie could do one thing well,
Was it a
he
metaphor?
could definitely crack.
Ugh, oh my god. Probably not. Probably crack. Ugh. Alright, goosebumps. Ugh.
It wouldn't take long for Ernie to put another nail in the coffin on Ken Norton's career.
God damn it! Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Ernie Shavers, and it went exactly as you called it, my friend.
Well, Howard, I've been training for 9 weeks. I have a good shape. I know Ken Norton was afraid of me. I was fighting Kenny Norton and Joe De Niro. I couldn't lose.
You're going to get your shot at Holmes in September. What makes you think it will be different? He's a different fighter from Norton's steady lateral movement.
Well, I'll be in shape, and I'll cut him off, and I'll make him fight. I'll put a lot of pressure, and I will be in shape. Believe me, I will catch him.
His destruction of Norton
We believe you.
earned Ernie his rematch with Larry Holmes,
Hey.
this time for the title. The world knew there was no way Ernie was going to win on the cards.
Yeah. So he needs to knock him out. Like, was it like that dirty or?
Larry was smoother than boiling oil.
Well, he's not gonna last. Like, he looked tired last week. He need to finish him basically. Oh, he's smiling. Did he get him?
Ernie knew he only had one shot to become a champion, and in the 7th round, he landed it.
7th round. We just watched Garcia and Tank, and it was the 7th round. Tank finished him. Deliver.
According to Larry, this punch left a calcium deposit on his skull that never went away. According to Larry,
Chills.
the punch knocked him out, and he hit his head on the floor hard enough to wake him up. According to Larry, when Shavers landed, all he saw was lights.
Oh my god.
In this moment, a walking dead Larry Holmes reanimates.
Wait, he's up! He's up!
And even his corpse was up for a fight.
Wait, what? I got goosebumps all over my body. What the heck?
Jack Dempsey said, a champion is a man who stands up when he can't. Larry Holmes certainly qualified.
Oh, that's Larry? Good sportsmanship.
Ernie would never win a title. An eye surgery threatened to cut short his career, but even still, Ernie tanked his way through it and fought on. The last great night of Ernie Shavers came as a wily old veteran in with a young knockout artist. Jeff Sims was determined to get Ernie out of there as fast as possible. Ernie walked onto a hard right hand in the first that dropped him.
Oof. A lot of
But
unexpected
after all
things
these
here.
years and all these fights, the hardest puncher of all time was now also an experienced professional.
That's right. Get him, Ernie, get him.
He waited out the
Show the
bombs,
youth.
and in the fourth, caught the young man ducking onto his uppercut.
Better learn today. No, just kidding.
From that moment on, Sims looked like he was fighting on two sprained ankles.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on. Nah. I don't got no water. What am I doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Just
After
end.
2 minutes on ice skates, the ref steps in to save him.
Finito. Oh my God. What a hell. What?
Every boxer spends endless hours seeking a portion of the power Ernie seemed to summon from nowhere. No amount of time spent chopping trees or pumping iron will allow you to hit the way Ernie Shavers did. And that brings the final and ultimately unfair conclusion. Punchers are born. Pure power is a gift from God or genetics. And Ernie Shavers was born a more natural slugger than any human in history. With his recent passing at age 78, the king of power punching, with 69 KOs on his record, can now finally rest in it.
I also think, like, I wonder what he did, because they said in his 20s. So how did he grew up? What did he do? He must have built up that raw strength that you can get from certain, the way you live and stuff like that. So it would be interesting to know, like, how he grew up. And then obviously, like, he used it. He used his strength, and for something good, or good, beat people. It's in the sport though. So, but yeah, interesting. A lot of unexpected moments here. I don't want to say it's sad, but that he maybe, I'm not gonna say get the recognition, because I'm a noob in boxing like that. So, but yeah, the best of the best said those things about him. That says a lot, I think, and I feel like you cannot get any better than that. He showed and proved himself. So all the respect to Ernie Shavers. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you watching, and hopefully I'll see you in another video.